traffic is Cash Skyhawk, 94 6.5.
Getting yes. Reception.
Oh, on the ground here. 3087 Lima is at Atlantic with Papa, taxi to runway 14, Bravo run up for northeast departure.
87 Lima, northeast on departures on request, taxiing to the Bravo run up, standby to complete.
Into the Bravo, we'll call you when finished. 3087 Lima. Check. Back to engine 2.
You go right here,
Heading.
and then you go once in setting,
Head up, okay.
and then it goes here, and you go VLOC, V1, V2.
Okay.
That can be GPS.
Okay.
You see, so now you have, you see, right here you have V, GPS. You see that? It works properly. And how we do that? We'll do it together, okay? So basically I can go 2000 RPM. Alright? There, about there. Now I'm going with the propeller and I'm going to put stress on the prop of 100 RPM. That means it takes the power back, look. You see the power back?
Yeah.
So how I do the test now? The way I do the test, you see, it dropped by about 50, 100 RPM.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to increase the manifold pressure, asking the engine to give me more power. If it holds the RPM within 100, 150 RPM, it means the governors are good. And here, look, manifold pressure will go up, RPM holding.
Yes.
It means the governor is good. It's a very important test. Why? If you don't do that and there is a problem in the governor, you can have a propeller overspeeding. Speed.
Tower Cessna 3087 Lima, number 1 for 14, ready for takeoff.
3087 Lima, Republic Tower, runway 14, clear for takeoff. Left turn, northeast approved.
Clear for takeoff, left turns, 3087 Lima.
Republic Tower.
Oh yeah, put on the main thing. Always look down before you take off. I put it on the auxiliary.
Okay, seatbelts are all good back there? Yes. Props full forward, make sure it's full rich.
40, down straight into Gulf 3.
How to figure out the
Republic Tower, Tower 36361, runway 3.
Always start with the back pressure.
36361, Republic Tower, hold short, runway 14.
Good. Back pressure. Keep the nose light.
215 Bravo, runway 14, forward for takeoff.
2185 Bravo, Republic Tower, hold short, runway 14.
Let's be the line 80 plus 10, okay? 80 plus 10.
90. Okay, positive rate. Gears coming up.
Up the brake.
Yeah, I did.
Don't let them spin in the housing. Okay, gears all the way up.
Up and locked.
And you can go here to the bottom of the top of the green here.
This one.
Right. Whenever you feel comfortable, talk to New York approach. Every 1,000 feet you climb, you add 1 inch of manifold. Because you lose, every 1,000 feet you lose 1 inch pitch to climb.
Republic Tower, Cirrus, 6 feet to go.
We go
right
5,000 to 500.
6 to go, runway 14, clear touch and go.
Clear touch to go, Cirrus, 6 feet to go.
What are we doing up here? Just maneuvers?
Yeah, we're going to do what we talked about, single engine. See the cloud over there, it's about 5,000 feet, I would say. That's the horizon, more or less.
Afternoon, New York approach, Cessna 3087.
3078 Lima, was it?
3087 Lima.
3087 Lima, go ahead.
3087 Lima, departed Farmingdale over Northport Stacks. We're going to be requesting flight following for maneuvers.
November 3087 Lima, squawk 4353.
4353, 3087 Lima.
Okay, you don't increase the RPM. RPM stays static. You increase the manifold. Every 1,000 feet you climb, you lose 1 inch.
New York, good afternoon, 101 Mike Alpha, passing 5,000.
101 Mike Alpha, New York, ISPL is 3018,
Okay, make a right
6,000.
Thank you, climb maintain
Heading
6,000.
of 080.
29 Hotel Foxtrot, traffic, 12 o'clock, 2 miles,
Hey, you didn't tell
westbound
him we're
2000.
climbing to 5,000, right?
for traffic 129 Hotel
I didn't tell him that.
He wouldn't like it, but tell him.
Yeah.
He will tell us to stay at a lower altitude,
Okay.
but hopefully he won't say anything. His aircraft coming here at 4,000 feet.
Okay. And approach 3087 Lima is going to be climbing up to 5,500.
Have one number, Melissa.
9er Hotel Foxtrot, traffic, no factor.
How fast, 129 Hotel Foxtrot.
080, use that.
080.
We have to adjust the radar. The radar in the plane is... Okay, you have to do it at least one time.
Okay.
And let's start engine.
Okay, let's restart the engine. So from the
So
bottom,
put main.
put on the main. Okay, up for mixture.
Okay. And we don't have accumulation. Now we discover, right? Here, a little bit. And now you have to give starter till we have it out of feather. You have starter, till we get it out of feather. It takes a long starter, and you have to keep slower speed, because you have the friction. Start coming back.
Let the starter cool down.
And it comes right back. We let it warm up. You keep
The
going on.
manifold pressure.
Keep going there. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Alright.
November 8871, November traffic.
Now we can go with the other one.
12 o'clock Western Mountain, getting 1,000.
71 November, okay.
And here, go ahead, you can play with it. Whatever you want to do.
I want to get this back up
Okay,
to...
so if you don't have the accumulation, you have to go with starter till the oil pressure build up and turn it out of the feather.
Okay.
So really you have to keep below 120, I would say.
Okay.
Alright, like 100 mile per hour. The less speed you have, less friction, less harder the oil pressure will work to get it out of the feather. Alright? You can go on the main. What's the temperature? Temperature is good. Okay. And what we have here, 18, that's good.
November 8771, November traffic.
Let's put a little low pressure when you do maneuver. And whenever you're ready, he doesn't like it. I want to do steep turn, but
yeah, he can like it.
it's alright.
That's okay.
You know how to do it. It's okay.
Brookhaven Airport, Shirley, New York. Automated weather observation 1650.
And let's go to the left. Go to the left, and then you turn to the left, downwind 15. Okay, what?
Cherokee is clear of runway 15, Brookhaven.
Go right there.
Robertson, traffic, West London Field, left down 120, Robertson.
Look at the traffic. And now you can descend slower, it's okay. manifold is good, 15 inches, temperature is good. That's a good direction right there. Yeah, that's a good heading. Watch the class delta here. You know, below 2,500, we want to know what's going on here. Okay, we're looking.
Brookhaven traffic. Seneca is on a 2-mile final to runway 6 for approach. 2-mile final, runway 6.
Now you can put one natural flap.
Coming through the 9.
15 here.
15?
Yeah, and you can turn base and report 2.5 mile left base.
Brookhaven traffic, Twin Cessnas on a 2.5 left base, Brookhaven.
And left base for what?
Runway 15.
The car rate
Gears
mixture.
down.
Okay, gas is here. Gas.
Pumps.
Here. Carriage. Mixture. Drop later.
It's extending, and we're coming up on the expressway at 1,000 feet.
Brookhaven traffic, runway 15, Brookhaven.
Roger, Sundown is going to be turning on left base at the expressway, runway 15.
So we see the Sundown right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. Right there.
Brookhaven traffic, Montana 45 through 15 Brookhaven, left side crash.
There are 3 skydivers over the Southwest 2, 5,500 and below. Okay,
Full flap.
Full flap.
Brookhaven traffic at the expressway.
Pitch down.
Turn final, runway 15.
your traffic bound to 150 left base behind us on that, or bound to break above side crash, Brookhaven.
Gas and the carriage, mixture, prop, switches, safety seatbelt, short final, full forward prop.
Full forward on the prop.
In front of us.
Power 13 inches.
Downwind 15.
How much?
13.
13.
Pitch down to keep the speed. Speed give you stability.
Okay, the Sundowner is on final, runway 15. Looks like number 1.
All, not yet, not yet. Not yet. Now, all the power back.
Brooklyn traffic,
Beautiful. It looks great. Now roll it in. Don't stall it. Roll it. Exactly. That's good. That's good. No brakes.
That's a beautiful plane, Sundowner.
So 150 turn final.
Hey, we'll clear on Charlie right there. Then we can make a right here.
Short final, 15, left side grass.
Thanks, Monty.
Brookhaven traffic, Twin Cessnas clears the active Brookhaven.
So we can keep going.
Right?
Right, yes.
Right?
Right.
Oh, right. Oh.
Here it's for the parachuters. They close this area. Go straight.
You going to the pump?
Yeah. Make it right.
Oh,
yeah.
there it is. Yeah. The wallet drainer.
Yeah.
Wow, almost $7.
Yeah, that's the cheapest. Republic is almost, with the taxes and all that, $12.
Oh.
Yeah. Now we need to take about 80 to 100 gallons now.
Onto the other side of this.
Yeah. You follow the yellow line, you see? Okay, radio's off. 1, 2.
Pumps are off. Throttle cut off.
Line this. That's one. And one is actually here. Yeah, we'll go from here back.
Oh, it feeds to all the tanks, Danny?
What?
It feeds to all the tanks?
Yeah.
Oh, smart. Oh, now you smell like gas.
Yeah, now it tastes
running?
not good.
Is the pump all the way in? Is the nozzle all
It's
the way
in. Gave me one burst and that was it.
Safety handle. Putting it on.
80 gallons. 80
Smile to the camera. Give
torturous
them
gallons.
that depressed face. They're gonna clean you out.
Well, you can only laugh, right?
80 gallons. 80 gallons of how much?
At $6.70 a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your credit card gonna be screaming.
Yeah, my car is gonna be jealous. You just put 80 gallons in something else.
So what about me?
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna fix you on the Sun State.
Hopefully not.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's already feeding across.
No.
So why is this full?
I thought it was feeding across.
This is full.
No, there is no. So let's put the master on.
Master is on.
Yeah, put those on. Put the mags on.
Mags are on.
Okay, so basically I don't prime, I don't do anything. I open full throttle.
Okay.
Mixture, hand on the mixture, left engine. Clear prop. You have to catch it. If you don't catch it, it's flooding and then it's the whole story. Alright. So first we'll take the 80.
The altitude 1,200. Brookhaven Airport, Shirley, New York. Automated weather observation 1719er Zulu. Wind variable at 06. Visibility 10.
Up is on.
See the airplane there towing the glider?
Yeah.
Okay, so now what you're saying now, it's sufficient RPM, gauges in the green, airspeed alive.
Airspeed's alive. Check.
Nose light. And keep the ground effect. Nice, good, very good. Tap,
Okay,
tap the
100.
brake, tap the brake. Raise the gear.
Positive rate. Gears coming up.
120 is a good speed.
120.
Because it's a better altitude, more stable.
Yeah, see that now.
And you
Okay,
can go
600
180. We can climb.
Or 10.
At this setting, you should go with a manifold of 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
For this setting?
Yeah, that's like too hot, you see on that? While you're turning, I like you to go to JFK VOR. Direct. Take your time, okay? No rush.
Yeah, Brookhaven traffic, Mooney turning final runway 15 Brookhaven. Brookhaven traffic, got him in 2 minutes over the Brookhaven Airport, please caution 2 minutes, go. There she is turning left downwind for 15 Brookhaven.
Feeling 3,600 broken. Temperature 27, dew point 1.
By 250.
Okay.
250.
250.
Fronting runway 14. No disturbance. 5G notams in effect. Republic for more information. Contact flight service. Runway 19 path to be on 4 degrees left of runway center line unusable. Tower light out of service 1.1 nautical miles southwest field 183 MSL 125 Adrian.
And you can take the 80s for Republic.
Traffic 14 Hotel is on the downwind for runway 9. Crossies.
And descend to 3,000 feet.
Feeling 3,600 broken. Temperature 27, dew point 1.
By 250.
019.
Okay.
250.
250. Approaching Eastland, departing runway 14. Notice airman finds you none of the effect Republic. For more information, contact flight service. Runway 19 path, if beyond 4 degrees up to runway center line unusable. Tower light out of service 1.1 nautical miles southwest field 183 MSL 125 AGL. Tower light out of service 3.9 nautical miles north-northeast field 561 MSL 329 AGL. IFR departures west ground control for taxi UR IFR. Read back already hold short instructions on runway assignments, altitude assignments. Advise Republic Tower initial contact you the information. 9 AGL. Go back for departures west ground control for taxi UR IFR. Read back already hold short instructions on runway assignments, altitude assignments. Advise Republic Tower initial contact you the information. Go back.
So we have information Quebec.
Republic Airport information Quebec 16530. Wind 140 at 10. Visibility.
Turkey 25, traffic's off your left wing now there, touch and go. 25 number 2, runway 14, clear land, winds 130.
And you can go direct to Republic.
That's gone. There's another target heading
Hey,
north.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's looking for it.
That's what I'm talking about.
517 Echo, holding short runway 14.
Sorry about that. Left downwind 14, we're talking too much here.
Zero Whiskey Charlie, turn base.
Turning base, Zero Whiskey Charlie.
You can start to descend. Go to 1600.
Down to 16.
Very good. You are right on Belmont Lake.
What is this cloud? The cloud covering the lake.
Yeah. And the tank that I was looking for, but I remember generally.
Helicopter 4 sure,
Yeah,
so north of
that's
14
very
at all
good.
times, the number's 19, you're clear for takeoff.
You know, Belmont Lake is 3 miles from the airport.
That's it.
Straight east.
Close.
A little bit more to the left. Exactly where this
Who's
cloud.
number 1 on Alpha?
You can cut the cloud into the lake.
05 Foxtrot Mike, Republic Tower, hold short.
Need a microwave antenna?
Yeah, that's a microwave. Keep 320, 325, it's good.
5.
And look
Princess
backward.
87 leaving start a base, so there's going to be a departure in position.
Hey, turn in base, 87 later.
Two Del Charlie out of 36, you're going to be following a twin Cessna starting a base over the microwave.
Right to taxi Alpha departure directly westbound.
I would roll out, keep square.
Uniform runway 14, line of point.
Line up and wait, runway 146585. 6185, uniform 25.
Taxi out, contact Cessna 85, uniform, winds 1.
You know, it's a short wing. It's not like the Piper Aztec that glides.
Go get your gun gas. There you go. Oh, on the carriage, gears down and locked, flap is set. Mixture is full rich,
Runway check on the roll, southeast approved, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
and props will change at the end.
You let somebody take off.
Yeah, see it.
Twin Cessna 87 Lima, one more departure on, runway 14, you clear the line.
It'll land it, so leave it. Alright, rolling.
Tell him you're doing some S-turns here. Tell him you want to do S-turn.
Tower, helicopter 179, my Tango's Papa Alpha. I'd like to take into the wind
No,
with the right
you have to ask him. You cannot do it without.
87 Lima S turns.
87 Lima, the spacing looks good, he's on the roll now.
Alright.
Alright, 87 Lima.
Helicopter 179, Mike Tango Republic, tower remain south of 14 at all times out of below 600 feet until advised westbound's approved. Winds 130 at 9 gust 14.
We copy.
Full forward.
And full flaps.
Flaps.
And power 0.
Tower 79
And pitch down to maintain the speed.
79 Lima Alpha, hold short.
Be ready with a load up the rate of descent.
Lima Alpha, runway 14, line of point traffic, 2 miles.
Yeah, that's what I meant, little. Maybe it was a lot. Beautiful, very nice.
Runway 14, line of point.
Line up away.
Atlantic 87 Lima. Unable for 1. 87 Lima.
Right on Gulfstone.
Unable.
Unable to Gulfstone.
Just turn right eventually, and ground point 6.
Right, turn Alpha 4, ground, over to ground, 87 Lima.
And helicopter 9 Sierra Hotel, there's traffic off your right side of Cherokee. They're also southeastbound.
And ground 87 Lima is cleared of the active taxi to Atlantic.
November 3087 Lima Republic ground, taxi to Atlantic via Golf 7, cross runway 1, Bravo.
Golf 7, cross 1, Bravo to Atlantic. 3087 Lima. Alright, flaps up. Pumps are coming off.
Air condition open.
Air condition on. Pumps off.
Very nice. You know, after you land, the first thing is raise the flap. Let's push you
It's shifting the CG into the main gear. That's what you want to do when you land.
On a rollout. At the best braking.
You want
Clear
to
right.
shift.
Clear left.
There, so go to the center line and we're going to push from the center.
I moved it. Yeah, the chocks were on the rope. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Just make a right turn. Yeah. So you see when you make a right turn, now the wheel is like that.
Yeah.
I want the wheel to go like that, straight. So I have to use that here. So over here, what you have to do, you reduce this one and you go on this one. Release. If you hold the brakes, it will not move.
No way.
No brakes, no brakes,
I'm
no
not on
nothing.
the brakes, I'm using that.
I see. You can leave the control.
Okay.
You see, it was turned all the way.
All the way around, yeah.
Yeah, and now the pedals are together, it's good.
Alright. Pumps are off. Make sure I have a cut off.
Master's Max. It's good.
All right, folks, coming to you from Republic Farmingdale. We're sitting in the twin Cessna 310. I'm here with Rohan. Rohan has been practicing in the 310 for about a little under 4 hours, and I'm gonna have him explain like his pros and cons of the aircraft and what he likes about it, and pretty much his pros and cons, and what he's struggling with. So take it.
Okay, so as Cameron said, I'm working on some multi-engine time in the 310. The primary goal right now is to get to the commercial rating, and I figured it made sense because I had to do the 10 hours in a complex to just continue right after to the multi-engine rating. But huge difference, of course, between this plane and a single, other than the two engines that are out there. This is actually a variable pitch propeller airplane, so we could change the angle of the propeller blades. A lot more systems than a Piper Cherokee going on. And a few of the procedures that I'm working on is engine out procedure, identifying the engine, securing the engine if it doesn't restart, restarting, and that kind of stuff. So a couple of struggles that I'm having is just finding where everything is once the event occurs. Okay, you could use the checklist to go through step by step, but you want to get that other engine running to its maximum potential as fast as possible. So today I did a little better at getting all the levers, the mixture, the prop, and the throttle all the way up once that engine goes out. Today we actually did a full shutdown, so now I have to learn the next step, which is to get the propeller into feather mode after that full shutdown. So feathering, bring that prop lever all the way back down to feathering, securing the plane if we have to, or today we actually tried to restart, so mixture went back full rich. We unfeathered the propeller, and for this plane it doesn't undo the feathering on its own. We actually have to get the engine turning so that we get enough oil pressure to unfeather that blade. So there was a lot going on today, in addition to all of the other stuff that I'm trying to solidify. But according to the instructor, I'm doing a lot better than I did on first day. Of course, I mean, unless you were born with wings, you really struggle, you know, with all these
and
things.
to interject a bit, because I fly the Dutches, so when he failed the engine and you restarted it, and he was trying to start, you'll see it in the video. On the Dutch, we just put it, bring the mixtures full rich, the props full forward, and then we streamline it. We lower the nose to about 100 knots and get the wind over the prop to start to turn it. Then it catches and we start to adjust the props and so forth.
Right, so you would have some windmill in action automatically.
Yeah. Okay, once you take it out of the unfeather props in position, then you will lower the nose. That's what you got to be high. You got to be low. You got to lower the nose to get that 100 knots over the prop. To get it fails the engine, or one of the engine, because you're not gonna fail both.
So usually this is your normal flight position. He failed the right side today, so we pull this one full back. Right, these were probably here, and the prop levers were probably around here. So as soon as he pulled the mixture, my actions are he covered this one, so I didn't get this one.
And then to interject again, a lot of people don't understand when you when one engine fails, you cannot tell which one is not working.
Right, because the failed one keeps turning.
Right, both props. If you look out at the props and you say, okay, I think my right is not working, you're gonna be in big trouble. Right. You have to literally go through. There's a whole procedure that you go through to make sure you don't feather the wrong engine or shut down the wrong engine, because then you'll be in deep caca. Right. So he's gonna run through really quick. So once he failed one of the engines.
Okay, so right engine failed. I had to jump on the left rudder because the nose yawed to the right. Okay, so to straighten up the nose, jump on the left rudder. And
you feel like heavy torque.
Yeah, you'll feel it. So it's mixture full rich. If he allowed me to, put both mixtures full rich, props full rich, throttle full rich. Now you still can't look at the prop because it's still turning. It's still windmilling, and so is the powered engine, and they look like they're turning together. So to verify, right, the acronym is dead foot, dead engine. So I'm standing on the rudder with this foot. This one's active, this one's dead. So I'm going to pull the throttle on the right side really slow, and
because you're identifying.
Right.
Right.
And then look at what happens on the manifold pressure. Right. So what you'll see is a differential now between the two. Okay. And now I've confirmed that my right side engine is out, and I'm going to try for some restarting. All right. So a couple things we want to do. We want to get the fuel pump on. I'm going to turn that back off. Fuel pump on both. Make sure I'm on the main tank. If I'm on the main tank and it's stopped, then I could use the auxiliary tank. If the auxiliary tank is empty, I can actually cross feed from the left tank in this plane. All right, so I'm going to check my fuel here, make sure my mixture is full rich, my prop is in full RPM, and we're going to prime the right side engine a bit, get some gas in there to so that it might fire up, and hit the starter to get that engine cranking.
Right.
And as it cranks, that prop blade will come out of feathering mode and come back into.
But that's if you're not feathered yet, because if you're high enough, you want to try to restart that engine, because it could be something that you did that killed the engine.
Right.
So you want to restart before you even try to feather the engine.
Right.
Unless you're coming in for a landing or so forth, you don't have much room or runway.
Right.
Then you go ahead through the procedure. But if you're high enough, you go ahead and restart. And then if you cannot restart that engine, you go ahead and feather it.
Right.
And then you go towards your checklist as well. You don't want to you want to kind of commit things to memory, but you still want to refer back to your checklist, because you may be missing that one little thing that's going to cause the engine to relight. So yeah, it's pretty much standard for a lot of the multi-engine airplanes. But I just got to say one thing, and I know there are going to be one or two people out there that are going to always disagree, but no matter how much ground school you have, no matter how much books you read, how much theory you have, once you get into the airplane, and Rohan can attest to that, because I told him all that stuff that you just learned is going to go out the window.
Yes, he did.
And when you get up there, your brain is going to try to catch up to what's really going on. You're going to be confused. Everything's going to be happening so fast. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, that was my struggle day one. I'm trying to remember now, okay, step one was this, step two was this. but there's some muscle memory alongside the checklist. You know, you could use that muscle memory to get everything forward and then revert back to your checklist to make sure, as Cameron said, that you didn't skip over any of the steps to get this engine restarted or secured.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we appreciate you guys always watching our channel. We appreciate your likes, share, and subscribing. Continue to share the channel, and we appreciate your support. Remember, we're not flight instructors, but this is just to let you know of our experience here and flying the Twin.
Yeah, thanks for keeping up with my progress, folks. In a few weeks, maybe a month or so, I'll probably have some good news for you.
All right. Take care.
See you then.
Yep.